Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to the first Niagara Marketplace Content Spotlight of 2025. We are kicking off this year's edition with Alvasys Automation, who is a marketplace seller and will showcase a piece of their content today. My name is Omar Ronquillo. I am the marketplace manager, and it is always my pleasure to host this series of marketplace content spotlights where marketplace sellers have the opportunity to showcase their solutions. We have a full agenda for you. I'll start off with the marketplace overview, and then I'll hand it over to Marcelo Mariano with Alvasys Automation, who will showcase the Telegram driver. This driver, by the way, is available for purchase on www.niagaramarketplace.com. So I would encourage everyone to check it out after the presentation. I would also encourage everyone to ask questions by using the Q&A function on Zoom as we go through the session. Last but not least, I like to remind everyone that this Tridium Talk will be recorded and published on Tridium's website in the next couple of days. I really hope that you enjoy the session and learn something valuable that can enhance your overall Niagara experience. All of that being said, let's jump right into it. Every time I speak about the Niagara Marketplace, I get excited because it's another proof of the value that Niagara and Tridium bring to the industry. We all know that Niagara has an excellent reputation, not only because it performs well, but also because it's open. This allows third-party developers to build their solutions that run in Niagara. However, there is a situation here. On the one hand, if you are a system integrator and you're using the Niagara framework, you know that you need a set of applications that meet your customer needs. And the problem is there is no one-stop shop where you can find those applications. There are different channels, but there's no one place where you can find them all. Therefore, these tasks can be time-consuming. On the other hand, if you're a developer and you have your Niagara solution, you may find difficulty marketing, selling, even licensing your product on the market. So in other words, you may find difficulty reaching the system integrator and sell your solution. This is where the Niagara Marketplace comes into play. It bridges the gap between the system integrator who's looking for those applications and the developers who have those applications. This is a clear example of a win-win approach. The Niagara Marketplace enables sellers or developers to sell easier, buyers or system integrators to buy better, and both to work smarter. Now, what are the key benefits when you are part of the Niagara Marketplace? Well, number one, easy access to Niagara solutions and enhancements through more than 10 categories. Powerful tools for buyers and sellers. If you are a buyer, you can transact on the marketplace. You can place your order, download the software from the marketplace, the license. If that software is licensed, you can download that license as well from the marketplace. If you are a seller, you have a set of tools to create your listing, to create your store, create coupons if you want to promote your site, and communicate with your customers through the marketplace, just to mention a few. Now, if you manage your license in Niagara Licensing, this may be interesting for you because there is an application between the Niagara Marketplace and Niagara Licensing. And what it does is Once the buyer enters the host ID and obviously pays for that license, the API issues a license automatically, binds the license onto the host ID previously entered by the buyer, and it sends the license automatically to the buyer via email. So there are a lot of steps that are manual right now, but the API gets rid of those steps with this integration. Also, there's another integration with Stripe, which is the payment gateway, and that is the place where the transaction happen. Another benefit is to reach a broader audience. The marketplace is present in the US and across Europe. So if you are a developer based, let's say, in Switzerland, and you have customers in the US, they can buy from you from the US. And that's actually the case that we have today, because one of the seller that we have today, they're based in Switzerland and they have customers across Europe and also the US. Now, on top of all of this, if you're part of the Niagara Developer Program, you get additional benefits. You get a discounted commission rate of 23% versus 28%, and all your listings get granted a premium developer badge that are automatically shown across your store and all your listings. So if you're a current Niagara developer and you're not selling on the marketplace, you are missing out big time. The marketplace has 9,000 visitors per month. Right now, there are 19 sellers actively selling their products on the marketplace. And like I said, over 100 listings available to you. And now I want to hand this session over to Marcelo Mariano with Alvasys Automation, who will showcase the Telegram driver. Over to you, Marcelo.
Okay, thanks a lot for the introduction. Hi, everybody, from my side. It's great to be here. I show a little bit about what we do, what we have, and so on. So we are placed in Switzerland. That's true. We are headquarters here. We have a stock in Konstanz, that's in Germany, that we sell the products to the DACH region, Germany and Austria. But of course, we sell drivers and so on over the world. That's no problem. What we have on the marketplace, we have different drivers, the solar forecast, the SMS driver, the weather forecast, of course, the Telegram driver, the backoff IDS driver, SPX driver, and for the Cyberchus, the SPOS driver. These are all products available on the marketplace or our site. Agenda, the Telegram driver we show very quickly. It's not really a huge thing that we can configure. We have the solar forecast, that when we have time, solar forecast and the weather forecast. And please, when you have any questions, ask the questions on the chat. Yes, we have this Telegram driver. We have different license model, the 5 groups, the 15 groups, and the 50 groups. You can send over the Niagara driver. You need the controller or a supervisor is working on embedded Niagara software. It's no problem. You need these 2 drivers, the Alvasys Telegram RT and the VB driver. And it's always Omar explained that this Niagara license, and you can send this, you can order this through the marketplace. So I show you a little bit how is working the Telegram driver. The best way to do the Telegram driver is have on the web browser. It's very easy. You go to webtelegram.org and you can scan this with your phone and you can match this Telegram account with your mobile phone. Yes, how is the bot folder? You must ask the bot folder on the Telegram driver. Then you generate a new bot. That's your bot. It's very easy. / new bot, and then we'll ask you, okay, what you want to do, and then you give the name of your bot, and then we'll generate a username. That's we take the same name for your bot and the username that will generate the token. And this is needed for Niagara, that you can communicate with this Telegram service. Also, you need to configure the acknowledged thing that you want set commands and acknowledged alarm through the Telegram. You must add this set command, and yeah, very easy. Set command specify the alarm who I acknowledge, and that's it. So then you generate your own group. That's you can take a name what you want. Put on your bot your bot and the member that you is needed in this group, and then we'll generate the chat ID. What is needed from the Telegram service, the token, the name of the group, and the ID. That's it. So let's start on Niagara. It's not so complicated. Then you have this on Niagara. This is a normal workbench. You add the service here on the service level. Then you go here, configure the bot name. The token is here. That's it. The service now enable on Niagara. Then you can use it on your Niagara installation. The coolness of the driver, you only need the internet connection, no more, and then it's working. On the alarm service, normal, you have the alarm classes here. That is the alarm recipient. You put the recipient on the service here inside. You connect all these alarm classes to the recipient. That's it. Then you can configure the alarm text that will arrive from what you want to have information on the message. I copy this is the same text is in the email service and so on. You can use this this code exactly the same. Important is when you want to acknowledge the alarm, you need this UID. Each alarm will send a UID, a unique ID, and we need this for acknowledge the alarm from the Telegram service. So you save it, okay? You can go back and add a new group. This is the user group that we have copied this before. We'll put this here. It's the name of the bot and of course the chat ID. Here we go. And this is, we received this from the Telegram service. So that's it. Now we are ready to send alarm in the Telegram service. So we generate an alarm. This is an alarm group Telegram. And generate alarm, active. They go in the service. We have this here in the alarm console with all the information. Here go with the UID here. This is important. It's not acknowledged. The alarm is here. Close. So we will see. Go back to the Telegram service. You see, okay, there is send out the alarm. We go to the Telegram service. Here I go. is arrived, the alarm here, with all the information that we have done on the, on the recipient. I'll show you again. I love Niagara and so on. And this is the message that you receive. And you can configure what you want on this text, what you want to receive. I see, I do the I love Niagara. And now we want to acknowledge the alarm is needed. This UID, there you go. And the best way is I show you the alarm console here. There you go. And set the acknowledge alarm, set the UID, and send to the bot. And you see, here you go, the alarm is acknowledged. And you go here, you see my name, that's from my Telegram account, is here, and that's it. It's not really a complicated thing. The most work that we have to do is in the Telegram service. Yeah, that's it. I think it's not a big, huge work to do this. Any questions here? I don't know, see any here.
There is a question in the chat, Marcelo.
Okay.
Frederick is asking, do this service support on call?
No. It's only on this alarm service. Only this. On call is not supported. Okay. So it's fine. Now we have a little bit time. I show you a little bit other things. Is what we have done, the solar driver. It's very easy to show the value of the solar forecast. I share my screen here. We received all the data is arrived from the solar forecast here. We go here. I show you a little bit how it works. I put the solar forecast in the service. There you go. And you see some things that we must configure. We need the latitude, the longitude, and the best way, I go mostly on the Google Maps. Here's the Tridium Europe. That's when you go here, you have all this value is here, and you put this value on this one. I do this right now. I copy this. There we go. There we go. So, this one are more parameters that you have that is described here on the solar forecast API documentation. It's very easy. How is the panel mounted? And here you go is how much kilowatt is installed. I put here a value. Maybe it's working. Okay, you see here the value is here. That's United Kingdom. You see what is from which IP address and so on, and you see what is produced today and what is produced tomorrow. Maybe it's not so good weather in England tomorrow. You see it, okay. And then you see all the more additional value. You see how much watt is produced on each time. Here you go. What you see here, tomorrow, the same watt hours, kilowatt hours is how much more you produce in kilowatt hours, and this in tomorrow. And all this value you can link it on your logic wire sheet, and then is working. You see here, it's the same. Super easy. It's not so complicated. And update period is 1 hour. Here we go, and it will update all our this value. And so you can do some forecast, you can use the energy for some what you need. And that's really is super easy. It's not complicated. So maybe I show you the other driver, the open weather. It's working much very similar. When you go here, this is the open weather map. You need open call API. This one you must subscribe this, and you can call this value. Here we go, 1,000 value per day, and it's huge, really huge. You don't use it this when it's more. You pay each call. These 100 calls is another really big amount. So, of course, it's a service put here. There you go. It's active. It's working. You put here the weather provider. Here you go. And on this, we have some things that you must do. This is the API key. This is from the open weather. Here you go. I copy this, put this here. And the other stuff, what is needed, the location. The best is you go here and look this Horsham, I think, yes, is the, you see here, accepted. Okay, we see here is Horsham in Gross-Britannien, US, Australia. You put the right one inside, what is needed. And this one, huh? I copy this name with the, oh, here we go. So, okay. And save it. And here we go, the value appear. You see the current value. This is in Celsius, grad Celsius is the European standard, but you can switch it in your thing what is needed. You see different value, temperature, you see the current value, you see the value 1 day later, as tomorrow. You see update, sunrise, sunset, the high temperature, the low temperature, what is the raining, clouds and humidity, wind speed, and the dew point. And this for 6 days in forecast. There you go. And the coolness of this driver, when you have taps and some beton elements that is needed 2 or 3 hours to have some temperature value, outside value, you can take, okay, I need this value that I know what is in future in 3 hours. You have the dew point on the temperature value, you see it on this. And it's 1 hour forecast or 24 hours. And here you can use this value in your logic. So I think I've explained a little bit about what we do, what we not do. And yeah, I think, Omar, that's
Yes.
your.
Thank you, Marcelo. There is a
You're welcome.
question in the chat, and I think it's related to the Telegram driver. Nolan
Okay.
is asking, what is the driver limitations for 5 groups? Can you have multiple recipients?
Yes, of course. You can add a lot of this. I share my screen again. Sorry for this. I share the screen. Here we go. Okay. You see here the Telegram. This is a group here inside, and in this group you can add more than one. When you add more, you can add more recipients. No problem. More people in this group. I hope this explains it.
Perfect.
Thank
you, Marcelo.
Any other questions?
I think those are all the questions that we have. Oh, well, there's a new question here from what is the limitation? But what is the limitation, Marcelo?
No limitation. When you can add here more people inside, you can put this, and then it will manage the Telegram driver. So I think it's no limitation that we have.
Perfect.
Or the best is when you can buy a test driver and you can play around the drivers. So I think it's the best way to learn how it works, the driver. But this 7 days is the trail version. Please take it.
Right. And yeah, so there's 2 more questions here. So another question is if there's a group limitation, Marcelo.
Yes, that's defined on the you can buy the driver. I go here on the servo Telegram driver. Yes, you have here the limitation is 5 groups, but on these groups you can have more members. Here you can is 15 groups, and on this you can split it on different members. And here's 50 groups, and you can split it for more.
Excellent. The next question is actually related to pricing. Can you explain the pricing structure?
Yeah, here's the price for 5, 15, and 50. This is the price for this. And when you have the smallest one, the 5 groups, you can do a lot of recipients. It's no problem. Okay.
Excellent. And then one more question, Marcelo. Can you show how to set up the acknowledgements one more time? What command is needed for bot father?
Yes. Wait a moment. I share my screen. It's not so. When you do step by step on this presentation, it's very easy to show. Okay, go here to the. Okay, here we go. When you're on the bot footer, you say /set commands, and then your group, and then you set this specify the alarm UID to acknowledge it. That's it. And then the bot footer says success. Okay, the command is in the list. That's it. This 3 lines. Set commands, your bot, add your command, and this one. That's all.
Excellent. Thank you, Marcelo. And remember that this Tridium Talk will be recorded and published on Tridium's website, so you can watch it again. And if you have additional questions on the process, you can have access to the video. All right. I think those are all the questions in the function, the Q&A function on Zoom. And I would like to really show you where to find these drivers. If you go to NiagaraMarketplace.com, you scroll down to the newest products, and then you'll find the Telegram driver. And then once you click on Alvasys Automation here, you'll see all the different products that are available by Alvasys Automation. And one more thing that I like to show you is how to request a free trial. This driver offers a free trial. So you just select the number of devices, and then you enter your host ID. And then it'll ask you if you want to start a 7-day free trial. You click on yes, and then you have 7 days to try the product. So there will be a temporary license issued for 7 days, so you can try it. And then if you want to buy it, you can buy it, or if you want to cancel it, you can also cancel it on the marketplace. going back to my presentation here, I believe those are all the Q&As that we have. And like I said earlier, this session will be published on Tridium's website, where you can find also other sessions. You can find the previous Marketplace Content Spotlight, but not only that, you also have other talks about Niagara Tenant Building Service, Niagara Cloud in different languages. This is in Portuguese, but I know there's one in Italian and in Spanish, and more Tridium talks are offered so you can learn more about Niagara and hopefully see the value and increases the the overall customer experience. We've gotten to the end of the Tridium talk. I really want to thank everyone for joining. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your engagement. And I also like to thank our seller, Marcelo Mariano with Alvasys Automation, who participated today showcasing their content. And be on the lookout as well for the next Tridium talk that will be posted in the next couple of weeks. Thank you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.